This program is brought to you by Alpine Bank, celebrating 10 years of community successes.
And welcome back to Durango TV's Southwest Colorado Report. I'm here with Noel Cooley. She's the executive director of the Welcome Center that we're filming at here today in Cortez. Thanks so much for joining us and for letting us be here today.
Oh, you're welcome. We're glad to have you here.
Nice. So I know you talk to guests every single day about what they should do and where they should go in Cortez. And actually, as I was just downstairs, I quickly realized you guys get guests and visitors from all over the place. There was a couple from Minnesota down there, I think.
We've actually had about 4 families from Minnesota today.
So it's a big Minnesota day today.
It is, and we have people from all over the world who come here. This is one of the most diverse areas for things to do, and we have more historical sites here, cultural historical sites for Native Americans than anywhere else in the country.
Wow. So when people come, obviously they come into the Welcome Center to get a lay of the land, if you will. Are there some must-see, must-do places that you always point people in the direction of?
Oh, absolutely. Mesa Verde is number one. There are a number of ruins up there, and they are beautiful and unlike anything in the world. The cliff dwellings are probably the most famous cliff dwellings for the Southwest are in Mesa Verde. And there are a number of ways to see them. You can hike to them. You can see them from turnouts if you can't, if you don't have the time. There are museums down here in the bottom of the valley here that have many examples of the cliff dwellings, as well as the artifacts that are found within them, as well as the lifestyle of the ancient Pueblans. And it's just an incredible place to enjoy this cultural history.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're an archaeology buff, I mean, this has got to be on your bucket list to come and see these sorts of things.
Absolutely, this is the place to come.
And so aside from, you know, obviously the national parks and the cultural attractions, there's also a lot of things down in Main Street that if people are visiting, they can make a couple of days out of being in Cortez. I mean, I'm sure you've got some favorite places, maybe off the beaten path places you send folks as well.
Well, you know, we have many things to do here besides eating and drinking. We have breweries, we have wineries down in McElmo Canyon, but we have cycling, we have rafting in the general area, we have fishing in the general area, tons and tons of hiking, we have bird watching. We have just about anything you could possibly want to do here.
It's a true Colorado destination.
It is, and it's a wonderful place. The town is very friendly. I have to say that about most of the Southwest, is that people are welcome here, and that's one of the reasons why it's great to have this Welcome Center here. We want to have people come in to tell them what there is to do.
Yes.
It's such an exciting and fun place to be, whether you have a family with you or not. It's a great place to come.
And I know that as soon as you walk into the Welcome Center, people literally welcome you with open arms, as happened when I walked in here. So I'm sure for you it's great to hear where people are coming from and then send them on their way to experience what you obviously love about your home or where you live.
Well, absolutely, because our whole job is to let people know what's available here, and we want them to have a good time. We want them to come back. We want them to have positive feelings about Colorado. And while the Welcome Center here focuses primarily on the Four Corners area, we have lots of information that's available for throughout the state and other surrounding states.
Yeah. So make sure that if you are coming through Cortez, you got to stop at the Welcome Center. They are a wealth of information, and Noel here will point you in the right direction to go to find all the little treasures that this area has to offer. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, you bet.
We're back with more after this.